This graph, I think, does a good job of showing you kind of the cycle of teaching and learning. Remember that good teaching and learning is the same online or digitally as it is in your classroom face-to-face. So you want lessons to have a beginning, middle, and an end. The beginning is going to be where you're going to grab their attention and you're going to set up what the point of the lesson is. Just as you would maybe as a learning target in your classroom. You want to get them thinking and prepped for kind of the main part of the class. And I'll kind of make this connection as the beginning is kind of like an essay where you kind of have your thesis statement where it's kind of the beginning or objective of what is going to come next. And that's in the middle. The middle is kind of like the body paragraph of an essay. And again, I know you know this, but I think people think differently just because it's online, but it really is the same. This is where you would show examples. This is where you would do your direct instruction. It's just not face-to-face. So you could record yourself. You don't have to. Don't be afraid. You could find a video online that kind of shows what you're trying to teach. You could find, obviously, something for them to read, to interact with. And I have an example of this type of thing set in a Google Doc, and I also put it in the format of Google Slides, just to show you how this beginning, middle, and end works digitally. And finally, you can see the end. The end of the lesson is kind of what it sounds like. It's where you maybe have an assessment or you have them reflect. Maybe it's going to continue in a future lesson, but this is kind of like at least step one of a concept that you're trying to get across. I like the idea of chunking. I do like Google Slides format a little better, and you're going to see an example of that later. But again, check out the teaching and learning cycle.